Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so excited about today's video. Y'all, you gotta hang on to the very end so you can see those pieces I do in this staged up. I'm working on 3 projects today using my August Makers box, y'all. I cannot even tell you how excited I was about this, and I can't even show you what it is that is in here because I was so excited. I used it all already. I have empty paint containers and cut up paper and completely used paper. So today's video is 3 projects, like I said. Again, hang on to the end to see the very end. And thanks for hanging with me. All items used will be linked below, so make sure y'all check it out, including a link for the box. You guys, hop on. It is worth every penny. Project number 1 is a really simple project. I just cut out one of the Painted Photographer's rice papers, placed it into a frame I already had, and it is ready to go, and that blue just pops the blue inside of the rice paper. Project number 2, I took a little set of drawers that I had thrifted, and I'm going to go ahead and paint them white, the front of them, so that I can use decoupage paper on these. These are all going to get 2 coats of white paint because there is a little bit of crackle texture on these, as well as the previous paint job, and that was Larry, you guys. He had to inspect what I was doing. I'm just showing you here. I cut a little X over each one to place over the knob, and now I'm going to go ahead and use my Sweet Pickins top coat in matte to seal these down. I'm going to leave these attached at that knob and just work around them and seal them all down. I did not get any wrinkles doing it this way. I just placed each one, like hovered it above, cut the little X in with my X-Acto knife, which you can see laying there, and then placed it on, and then just went ahead and sealed this in like I would any other decoupage paper. Even though this is rice paper, this is one of Connie's papers again. This holds up really well to being cut and placed like this. I had no issues whatsoever. Again, just kind of lined them all 3 drawers up and went to town and got the coat on the bottom, the coat on the top. Once it was dry, I sanded off all of the edge. And let's see where we go next. Next, we're going to go ahead and paint the outside of this using the Fusion. I don't remember what color this is, guys. I'm so sorry, but it was in our August Makers box. I went ahead and painted the outside, front, back, bottom, everything, and it did get 2 coats. This had really good coverage after one, but I still went ahead and did the 2 coats just to help fill in some of the crackling that was naturally in, or not naturally, but that was already in this piece. I'm just going to go ahead and give this that 2 coats. And here I am using my finger sander, which will be linked below. I'm sanding off all of those edges and just giving them a light little tug. And then this one, I am fixing that piece. It was just a little bit too short, so I just used an edge from another section of the paper and glued it to the top of that, and you can't even tell once it's all finished and dried. But I am just sanding around all these edges, and then I do go back over with the top coat just to seal all the frayed little fibers down. With this being a rice paper, there are fibers in that paper, so I went ahead and got it all sanded down, and then I went ahead and also sealed them back up. go ahead and give you guys a quick little final shot, but stay tuned for the end to see the final results of all three of these amazing pieces I did. Again, I'm just putting one more coat on there to get all those end of the fibers down and just to give it some extra durability as this will be pulled in and out. I am loving how this piece turned out. And project number 3, have you ever had one of those moments where you pick up something and you know what you want to do with it? That's what happened when I saw this paper and I had to go out to an antique show and grab this amazing 120-year-old crate top. The man I bought it from wanted to build his own crate with it, and didn't ever have the time, and he had held on to it for over 40 years, and now I'm the proud owner of this. I'm just taking this matte clear to go in and seal up this wood, and honestly to seal in the rust on those handles. I really wanted to have a good base to work with here, because I knew if I just went in with my I used my Sweet Pickens top coat for my medium for my decoupage papers. And I knew if I had just gone in there straight with that, that it would just soak into the wood. So I really wanted to have it sealed in and have a good starting base before I went ahead and pulled out my different paints and whatnot. So here I have this blank flat, and I am using Simplicity by Country Chic Paint. That will be linked below, as well as all the other products that I did use today. And this is just to really make those colors pop in the decoupage paper I chose. And I know I haven't showed you guys this yet, but it's coming and it's amazing. And again, I saw this paper and knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. So again, we're going to do 2 coats of this white, and I'm just doing it in the centerpiece. You can see where there used to be 2 straps on this crate lid, and I am just doing the center right in between it. If a little bit gets over or it's not perfect, it didn't matter, because I was going to go ahead and distress the edges of this paper anyways. But I just want to give this, it's a kind of a darker, moodier paper, and I just really wanted to give it a good base to pop on. And I was working outside, so this all dried really, really quick. I got this done in one day. Here you will see me pulling out Old 57, which was in our box, and I'm just going to go ahead and dry brush this onto the red side portions of this piece where the handles are. I just wanted to give it just a little bit more pop, a little bit more color appeal. I don't know, it just needed something. It was beautiful wood as it was, but I just wanted to add a few more elements of the box into that, and that teal was just such a perfect contrast with the red that I had to use it. And here we go, you guys. This paper just took my breath away. I am beyond obsessed with it. And as you can see, it fit perfectly, perfectly in the spot that I had painted. And I am just going to do, if you've seen me decoupage before, I start out with a strip on usually one end. And I usually mist my paper, but I will after this. I can't remember if I did or didn't have my water bottle out there. Normally I do. I would mist my paper to get all those fibers loosened up, and I must not have had it outside with me this day. But if you've seen my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, I'm laying down just a generous coat of this top coat and then just smoothing it all down. And honestly, I know it looks like there's wrinkles, but in the end project, there was none. It was flat. It was beautiful. It, I just do not even have words. I'm just adding a little bit extra here and there where I feel like it's just not quite sticking down enough. And I probably really should have had my mister bottle, you guys. So do as I say, not as I do. It was all drying so fast being outside, and I think that would have really helped speed this process along. Not that it took me a long time. This video is sped up through here, but I think it just would have added this. Again, this paper just stole my heart. I am beyond obsessed with it. And if you get the box, there's another paper that matches with it, which will be in my video next week. Beautiful, beautiful. you know, if anything, you guys, the FOMO, the fear of missing out on these exclusive papers, should get you to get these boxes. And the coordinating paints, it's, oh, you guys, I am gonna link below my affiliate link for Sonnets Makers Box. I do get a little bit of a kickback if you order through there, so I just want to be upfront with that. But you guys, these boxes are worth every penny. It really has ignited my love of flipping and upcycling again, and just getting my hands dirty and making those creative juices flow. Here I am sealing it all over the top. I pulled up that corner to straighten out a little bit of a wrinkle that was there. There's also nail in that area too that was kind of poking out. So I was kind of working around that, but I'm just giving it a really good coat on the top, and then it's gonna dry. Um, and once I do that, I do go back in. I can't remember if it's this next step or not. Again, I'm working around a nail right there. I don't know if you guys can see it in the picture, but it definitely, there's a little pokey part on there. Here I am distressing the edges. So I really wanted this to blend in with the wood and not have that, well, obviously the white border on the top and bottom, but also just to make this paper look like it had been laying on this wood for a long time. So this is my little finger sander. I do believe on this go round I have an 80 grit, or probably an 80 grit on there, and I am just roughing up all the edges and the bottom, and I do believe I go over the whole top too, just to give it that real worn, I don't know, it just added the perfect touch to it. And I know I'm kind of off camera with most of this, but you get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm just going around those edges, just kind of pulling it all off, roughing it up, just making it look like it's been there for forever. And then I do go back over that one more time with a sealer to get all those little fibers down on the edges. And I also take a mixture of black, or I'm sorry, antiquing wax, the dark wax, so it's the brown, and the clear wax, and I put them on a paper plate and just kind of go over all of the white and the whole paper in general, and just kind of blend that in a bit more, um, just to make it, again, look like it's been there for a long time, that this isn't newly done, that this is that old rusty crusty that we all just love. And I go over all the edges, the white spots, any part of, like I felt on the wood sections on each side that I felt needed just that little bit, I went over those as well. um, I I don't know, I just absolutely love how this turned out. It, I don't know, you guys. I'm just obsessed with this. It is beautiful, and the big thing is it fits a queen size bed as a headboard. And here are all the final products, y'all. I'm really excited to hear what you think of them. This is hanging up on the wall in the store, and it sold before I even got to do the video, you guys. It is so stunning. I had a hard time letting it go. And look at the little drawers. I'm obsessed with that sunflower. And again, the perfection of that frame.
What did you guys think? I sold that headboard piece, the wall piece, like it wasn't even on the wall for 24 hours. We literally hung it up at the end of one day to get pictures, and it was gone first thing the next morning. It blew my mind, but I am also really, really sad it sold. I need to know, what was your favorite? Please post below what your favorite item was. Again, you guys, get on board. Worth every penny. I'm going to have a link below you can use to purchase yours, as well as links to every item that I used in today's project, so that you can get them, you know, my little sanders, my top coats, everything. Again, hop on board. And for those who don't know me, I didn't even do this in the intro. My name is Sandra. I'm the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. We're a small little store in Pine City, Minnesota, where we have upcycled, repurposed home decor, furniture, gifts, and all of your DIY stuff. 2 paint brands that we carry. I'm looking at a third. I'm so excited to be carrying it. We have Iron Orchid Designs, Roycycled Papers, and by the time this posts, we have Connie's Lines and Designs papers, the Painted Photographers, gorgeous, gorgeous rice papers. Those will be available on the website starting tomorrow as well. I'm so super excited. So I'm going to link everything you need below. Again, let me know what you liked the best, and like, subscribe, share. It really does. I know everyone says it, but it really does help a small business like mine. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.